Everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please do me a favor. Like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel. Helps me tune into YOU. Take what resonates, leave the rest. These are collective readings, right? Any energy, any sign. Flip the rules as you see fit. And set your intentions as I am setting mine. And let's call in spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. Okay, let me put this over here. Smokestack over here. And I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, showing up, and showing out. I so appreciate you. And with that, let's get it started. Let's get it. All right, let's clear. And just do some raking. With a combination of tourmaline and selenite. That helps protect the space, as well as clear out any negative energy that might be hanging about. We don't want it. We don't need it. All right, let's do some of this. Perfect. Clears out any negative energy. All right, my friends. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be intuitive, as it often is. Because energy is interpretive, right? It changes, it can vary from person to person. Energy does not have a gender. Today the energy could be one thing, tomorrow it could be another. We have to accept that, right? We have to accept that. Spirit, give me a message here for the overall collective, please. All right, so we have the wheel. It's almost like the chariot in tarot, but it's in the reverse. So maybe the wheel of fortune that is not moving in a person's favor. Maybe it's stuck. Of course, it falls on the floor. We have fish, which represents abundance, which represents money. That was that's in the upright. We have axe. Go with those three. All right, so like I said, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So money is, the wheel is here in the reverse. So it feels like a person feels stuck. Their energy is stagnant. They're not moving forward. They're not moving back. They're bored to death in their life is what I'm hearing. Money is here. So there could be money that a person will be getting, or there's money in this person's life. This person's abundant. But then there's this cutting off. The axe is here. Almost as if that's what's going to happen, is that money is going to be cut off. Let me see. Let's see if we can find out further about it. Spirit, give me some more information on what this axe is about. Somebody's money is being cut off. Somebody's abundance is being cut off. Somebody, they want, it's like something here, it's like somebody wants somebody to have nothing. Right. Prideful. Okay, somebody is prideful. Maybe doesn't want to tell anybody that they don't have any money, or that they're losing money. Maybe they're cutting people off out of their life because don't want people to know what's going on in their life. So they're kind of like ghosting people. Because they're embarrassed that they don't have money. They could hang around with people that have money or that live a certain lifestyle, and now they don't have that. Maybe at one time they did have that lifestyle, but the Chariot's moving in the opposite direction. It's not going forward. It's just, they feel like they're stuck. They just feel like they're stuck. I don't think it's going backwards. It's just feel stuck. And they feel embarrassed about it. They're prideful. So they're kind of cutting themselves off of people. Transformation is here. Transformation. Oh, boy. Everything's going to the ground. Spirit, go right ahead. Down for anything, I'm going to take that. So somebody was down for anything. This could have been your person or people they were associated with. Down for anything, good times. As long as everything's going well, the money's flowing, they're hanging out with you. The minute that doesn't happen, they're gone. Fair weather friends. Aries is here, so it could be an Aries that we're talking about. Brave, so somebody looks at an Aries that is brave. Who's this down for anything, Spirit? Maybe at one time they were down for anything and they're changing. This is the transformation. Somebody's a hard worker. Could be you or the other person. Under attack. So a connection could be under attack. Or person. Take out what resonates. You know that. Stay on your path. Regardless of whether you're being attacked. So somebody was cut off. Yep, somebody's working hard to stop a person from having money, from a person having opportunity. It could be an Aries that is being targeted. Somebody that's brave, a hard worker. That could be you. Somebody that's down for anything. Prideful. It was a transformation. Maybe at one time you were those things. You were down for anything. Maybe that's what was said about you. That you were prideful. That you were down for anything. But a transformation happened here. They couldn't hold on to that narrative. They tried to hold on to you by taking your money, cutting you off from society over here, taking you away from your abundance, stopping anything from happening to you in love, in life. Yes, and then lying on you, saying stuff about you being prideful. Maybe you do have pride, but something about this down for anything. It's like almost as if somebody is lying on you. It was a transformation where you're no longer in certain people's energies. So they have this free reign to lie on you because you're not going to correct them, right? You're not even around. But Spirit saying stay in your path. You are being attacked by somebody. Somebody is attacking you. Somebody is jealous. Because you're brave. There's stuff about you that I guess people, I don't want to say hate about you, but they don't have it themselves. You're a healer as well. You have gifts that people are jealous of. That's what it is. Somebody at one time said that you were down for anything. Down low, baby. You are a sexy person. Reckless. Somebody is reckless. That could be something they said about you too, that you're reckless. There's passion here. I can't let you go. So somebody is saying that. This could be a person that's trying to stop you and is in love with you. Lying on you and in love with you. Go figure that. There's a change in the connection. Maybe the person that you were associated with was down for anything reckless and you ended up leaving that situation. Yep. You had intuitive gifts, but you were blocked because of this person. You're healing generational curses. Yeah. And they don't want you to go. They don't want you to go because maybe the abundance, the fish, they had a lot. Now that you're cutting this person off, no longer being their supply for anything. whether it's energy, whether it's money. Yeah, sexual healing. Maybe this is what this person feels like. They feel tired. Tired's at the bottom. This is a dark energy. They want sexual healing. They're energy vampire, man. Maybe you had no choice but to block this person. Maybe for a while your intuition was blocked about this person. But now you're understanding what this is about. Yeah, childhood trauma. This could be a childhood trauma of a person similar to this, an energy vampire that you could have had in your childhood. So this was familiar to you. This person was draining you, blocking your wheel of fortune, taking your money. Maybe you have abundance, like luck in that way, where you attract money. You're a master manifester. This person was draining you, was living off of you. Now they're holding a grudge, it says here. Yeah, this could be a baby mama or baby daddy. This is a person who is down for anything. Dark energy. You are brave. You're a hard worker. This connection was under attack. It could be outside forces, but I feel like this also was contributed by a person who was using you for sex, was using you for money. Maybe a prideful person. They don't want to let you go, but they were reckless with you. They look at you as sexy. They want to stop and block you from moving forward away from them because they gain from you. They gain from your energy. They gain from your luck. They gain from you. They gain from your manifestations. So you are blocked because when you're with a dark energy, when somebody that's low vibing, you're going to be attached to their karma. You're going to be attached to their, I don't know, their low vibing ways. It's like all of a sudden your money's blocked. All of a sudden your forward movement is blocked. This is what happened. Something is going to be here that you can celebrate. Yeah, see, no one makes me feel the way that you do it. Of course not. They feel your energy. That's right. It's a physical attraction. This could have been a person you were with for a while, but they were using you. Yeah, they couldn't keep it real. Controlling you. Blocking you. This is a person that's a people pleaser, but they weren't pleasing you. They were just using you, taking whatever money that you had, whatever energy that you had, good luck and fortune, and they were benefiting from it and giving it to other people. People pleaser. Yeah, they did this out of their own free will, bottom of the deck, free will. You have free will too, to not take this. Maybe there was red flags, maybe you understood that. You started seeing the red flags in this connection, that they were a taker and not a giver. There was no equal reciprocity. Yeah. They were giving you this impression that they were your person. That this was, that you committed yourself to this person. And then you also committed yourself to the bad luck that attached themselves to this person. Maybe they had bad luck before they met you. All of a sudden, they were winning. They thought it was their luck, but it was actually yours that was creating any type of prosperity. But there was no forward movement for you. It was all of a sudden you were locked in this situation. You had to cut this person off. They didn't want to see you go because they benefited in a lot of ways. Many ways. Yeah, this person could be doing candle magic to keep you, or to try to get you back. I'm no good for you, and they're not. This is, come on, they make foolish choices, right? And you have to stand in your power. You're a creative person. Maybe your creativity was blocked. This is a jealous person. They're looking at your photos. They make wrong choices. Move too quick, right? To go to the next shiny thing. Yeah. And now they're receiving a taste of their own medicine because the person that they're with right now, karmic, is doing the same thing to them. There's really no communication or hardly any, and they're watching you. Yeah. Go to another one here. Let's see what we got here. Let me go to this one right here. But it's a sad situation because you trusted this person, but they make bad choices. Let's see what they did in the connection with you. And when it comes to crappy choices, I love this deck. Crappy choices, baby. What crappy choices, Spirit, did they do to this person? Spirit, give me some crappy choices that this person decided to do in this connection. Avoid spending time together. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Okay. Spread rumors. It's a great way of keeping things exciting. Okay. Oops, excuse me. All right. Let's see what else they did. Spirit, give me another one. What's this about? Let the TV be the babysitter. Educational programs will teach children everything they need to know. Take long breaks. You deserve it. Okay. What other things, Spirit? Never ask for help. It allows weakness. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else? Spirit. One more thing. It's a lot about the children. So you might have children with this person. Only reach out when you need something. Friends are there to help you. Okay. So they reach out only when they need something. So maybe they're reaching out to you now because they need something. Or maybe they're like that in general. They didn't contact you much in the connection. Only when they wanted something. Never ask for help. That's kind of an oxymoron. Maybe that's you. You just put up with it. Take long breaks so they're lazy. They don't want to do anything. They put the kids in front of the TV and that's it. Lazy parent. Spreading rumors about you. Probably now that you left them, they're spreading all kinds of damn rumors about you. Avoid spending time together. So yeah, they ignored you so they could go to other connections. Give their time, energy, and effort to somebody else. Yeah, that works. That works. That's why they're on the outside looking in. There you go. Watching you from a distance while you're prospering. I feel like you're going to get money. You're going to get prosperity outside of this connection. Because if you were blocked because of this person, you're going to find that your money is starting to get tighter. You're going to find out that you're going to have more opportunities outside of this connection because this person was draining you. Yep, on the regular, man. Yeah, I feel like you're setting boundaries with this person and you're walking away. That's what it shows here. You're walking away from the toxicity of this connection. I feel like you're having to deal with your childhood traumas. Looking yourself in the mirror. The inner child. I feel like that's something that you're going to have to work on or you're working on currently. This person has to do the same thing. Because this is what's creating the toxicity and the connection. For a while, they blocked you. Yeah, they stopped you from moving forward. But I feel like now you've set your own standards and you're moving forward without this person. And they're calling you, maybe they need you. They can't live without you. They can't live without your money. You know, that type of thing. But it's an energy thing more than anything. They were draining the coffers. They were draining you. They were giving to other people, is what I'm hearing. Taking your money, spending it on other people, and acting like that it was their prosperity when it was your hard work and effort. This person does the least, and expects the most. They need to heal. They need to look inward. Sexual protection. They could be needing sexual protection. Bank failure, so they don't have any money. Maybe they're spying and looking at you, investigating what you're doing. Yeah, they destroyed, right? They messed up, they know it. There's a hater here. Maybe they could be a secret hater. Right? Or there's somebody else that's hating on you too. You know, get a number in line, baby. At this point. Trash, yeah. They threw away this connection. They didn't appreciate it. They just used it. Used it up. Now, does that sound terrible? Does that sound harsh? Yes. Because it is. It's lousy. It's lousy to use people. For money, for anything. But this person did that because they were reckless. They move too fast in and out of situations. When it serves their purpose, they move in that direction. All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, the weather vane over here. They're moving in the direction of whatever's shiny, new, and prosperous, and where they can get the most out of. And then the rest of years are left in, whatever, chaos and shattered dreams. Total drama. And you stepped away from that. You stepped away from the drama. You stepped away from the user energy, because that's all it was a user. This person wasn't even a friend. Maybe that's what hurts the most, right? To be a friend to somebody and even lose that, because they were just using you. And to realize that. Sexual protection. Maybe this was divine protection for you. If this person was down low like that and low vibing and going after this one and that one and a third, you could be, in a situation where you needed to protect your sexual energy. So Spirit was doing it for you. Get the hell out of Dodge before you get some sort of STD. Because if this person's doing that, going with this one, that one, and the other one, not using any protection or even any common sense, that could be happening to them. They're going to have, some special medication or cream to help out what's going to happen to them. So, and that's not me saying that. That's Spirit saying it. So that's a warning to the person. It's a warning to you. Stay away from people like that, because it's going to happen to you. This person is investigating you, watching what you're doing, doesn't want you to move forward. Because why? Because they benefited from you. Financially, sexually. You were their whatever, go-to person. Their plan B, their door number 3 if the other door isn't open. Yeah, you created stability. You were their anchor. Now it's like, yeah, the compass, finding direction. Now they're all over the place, going here, there, just like I said, compass. Or weather vane, looking wherever the wind takes them. Left, right, or center. Yeah, they wanted you to stay put. Hairspray, sticking you there. Don't move. But you have a bright future. The future's so bright, you got to wear shades, because you're going to be benefiting from walking away from this person's toxicity. They're reliving the past. They're thinking nostalgically about everything they had and all the abundance they had and even the family that they created with you here, that the dynamic has changed because you're no longer in that person's life. Yeah. They want you to fix it. Take action, help. Because you were always that person. But not anymore. Now you had to set boundaries. When people use you, abuse you, and don't appreciate you, you have to set boundaries. You've got to love yourself enough to realize you're worth it. Maybe you didn't. Childhood trauma yourself. This was something that maybe you bonded with this person. Childhood traumas. But they didn't fix their shit. They just wanted to use you for what you had. The abundance that you had. The high vibing ways that you were. Maybe for a long time you were down low because you were with this person. But now you're prospering. And they want to benefit from it. You're working hard to fix yourself and your situation. Fix your money too, right? And this person's like, ooh, now they're even, better than Ezra. I'm going to come back again, keep playing this back and forth stuff. No, it's done. Cut off. The axe is there. Alliance. Somebody wants to align themselves with you. It could be this past person coming towards you to try to team up with you. Could be a Capricorn. Saying here. Partnership, it's saying. Somebody wants to partner up with you. Oh, somebody's coming. Okay, well, what does this mean, Spirit? Abundance. This could represent abundance. Structure. Capricorn, right? Earth signs are structured. Nurturer. You could be that person. So it's sort of like a partnership where each one has their gifts and combines the gifts to create something even better. A mystery though. Maybe nobody knows what's going to happen here. There could be passion in this situation, this connection. Introspection. Something that you need to think about. Obviously, free will's at play. There was the free will card. But there is somebody that's trying to come in that wants to work with you. Okay, let's go into tarot, see what the hell that's about. Spirit, give me something about this Capricorn that wants to come forward to partner up with this person. Is this going to be a good idea, Spirit? What do you think? What say you? Spirit, come through. Because right now it's a mystery, like the moon, right? It's a secret. It can be futuristically prophetic. It could have happened because these readings are timeless, so let's see what happens here. Spirit, come through. What's this about? The Six of Swords in reverse. This is a delayed thing. A need for closure. Something needs to close first. Four of Swords. Something, yes. Somebody's fatigued mentally. Maybe that person could be in a connection they need to end before this goes forward as well. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Seven of Cups. Yeah, choices. It's a choice they have to make too. You have to make a choice. They have to make a choice. But they might have to leave something in order for this to happen. It's Capricorn. Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. What do they have to leave? They have illusions of choices and opportunities. This could be an opportunity. I'm just saying, but something has to end first. Things in the reverse. The Queen of Cups they could be with. Emotionally unstable, manipulative. Yeah. That could be the person that they're with right now. That they need to leave in order for this to work. This connection. You're the Empress, I see here. And a woman, Empress energy. Every queen of the deck. I'm seeing a new opportunity. So this could be a new opportunity, a stable opportunity that's coming forward here. Right now it's in stagnation. The Hangman is here. Also in introspection, right? The Hangman, they're thinking about it. Yes. Something is in suspense. This is kind of, interesting, isn't it? Spirit, come through. Something had to be cut out, which was this, in your part, it was this person that you had that was using you. Now they have somebody they got to do, end it with. Judgment is here. There's an awakening. This person, yeah, is coming to a decision, making a choice. Three of King of Pentacles, there you go. Capricorn energy. A leader. Likes material wealth and comfort. So that could be something that they have to change too if they're a materialistic person. Ace of Cups is here. It's a new beginning in life. Yep. There's also this magic stuff, Magician in reverse, that's here. Trying to, yeah, communication blocks. Put communication blocks and confusion. This could be the person they're with that's doing that to them. The Hermit's in reverse. Yes, putting them in exile, sadness, withdrawing from loved ones. Yeah, this is something that in the very beginning was here. The Wheel being in the reverse, money being abundant, but something being cut off. They could have cut off this person that's doing that to them. You had the same situation going on with you. If somebody was using you, and they have the same situation. It's like a mirroring. Maybe a twin flame connection here. They want to come towards you, but there's something they have to get rid of first. They got to end something, and maybe even a materialistic mindset could be one of them too. Thinking more of creature comforts and of love. Yeah. Stability in that sense, money, the possession of things. They got to end that mindset. You had to leave a person that was using and draining you and not doing much. Just calls you when they want something. Then they see you being abundant and all of a sudden they come back around again. It's like that's the kind of energy that I'm reading. Let's see if I can get another set of cards here. Let me see. Need some more clarity, some more understanding. Alright, let's do this one. Let's do Intuitive Kev's tarot cards, because they're usually really quite helpful. Give me information. What's going on in this situation here? They have somebody that they need to end a connection with. Somebody is using them. Somebody is also using magic and blocking them. Candle magic could be here, but I feel like candle magic could have been used on you too to keep you blocked, or maybe even to have a love spell of some sort. But this person doesn't want your this Capricorn energy here. It's King of Pentacles. Their person does not want them to come towards you and is putting blocks, communication blocks, as well as there's some sort of lie that was told about you, some sort of rumor that was spread about you. Yeah. And that could have, you could know this person from your past outside of this other connection that you had to leave. But yeah, I feel like there's two different situations going on here. You might have known this past person, this Capricorn that wants to partner with you, but they have a partner that they're with, and you had a partner that you're with, and it's like this mirroring going on. Yeah, a lot of nonsense here. Let's try to understand some of it. Spirit, give me some more information on the person that's blocking the King of Pentacles here. King of Cups. There's a lot of love that they have for you. But there's legal issues that they're dealing with. Maybe they don't have as much money. Ace of Pentacles is here. Yeah, maybe one pentacle, right? There's a false person that they're with. They need to balance themselves out. Social media is here, so I'm telling you, there's a lot of gossip that could be going on social media. There's something that's going to be revealed to this person. The sun is out. Yeah, they've been blocked. They've been blocked and they've been lied to. Yeah, that's what's going on now. Page of Wands is out here. There could be some communication some good communication that's going to be given to you. Maybe this person wants to communicate with you. Strength is here. You have strength. This person needs to get their strength. Three of Cups. There was third party situations over here. Maybe you were put into a third party, or this person, or both. Yeah. Maybe you're guarded against this past person that's coming towards you. Maybe you're guarded in general because of what you've gone through. It could be too. The Chariot in the reverse again. This person's an Emperor. We went from the King of Pentacles to the Emperor. Seven of Pentacles. There is prosperity to be had. Divine guidance, and it could be divine timing too. Yeah. There's no longer, it's like the Hangman's in reverse here, so there's no longer going to be stuck energy. There's going to be movement here. For a long time, there could have been stuck energy between the two of you. Maybe you knew this person in the past, this Capricorn, this King of Pentacles, this Emperor. But they had a situation going on with them, and it never worked out. There's a lot of passion there, right? Now introspection's here. Time has gone by. They see that you were nurtured, but it was a mystery. Maybe you were a mystery. Maybe people said something light on you, and you were in this other connection that a person was using you, draining you, right? You had to get rid of that situation. Now they have to deal with that. And in the interim, there was a hangman situation where everything was stagnant in a sense of this connection, this possible teamwork, collaboration. Couldn't happen because the person they were with was setting spells and blockages in this person's way, and also lying on you as far as who you were as a person. Maybe even on social media. They're watching you and going back and forth, ripping you up to this person, making you out to be something you want. There's a lot of misunderstandings and lies, basically. But the world is here, success. The world is here. So, but that's a giving up of something in order to gain something. Yeah, you're the star. You're the wish fulfillment. And if you have a wish, it's going to be fulfilled. Manifestation, you're a master manifester. This is why you've gotten out of situations that would have kept other people stuck. This is why you're going to have future, blessings from the universe. You're the Empress. They're the Emperor. There you go. All right, let me give you a couple more cards. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. And this is what kept you stuck in a connection where this person was using you because you were a loyal person. You had to learn loyalty comes with a price. You have to earn the right for you to be loyal to that person. It can't just be automatically given. But there's loyalty here that's going to happen between you and this King of Pentacles, is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's going to be equal reciprocity. It's not going to be using energy. This person's a hard worker too. But they're not getting anywhere either. Sort of like there's a mirroring here. But they want to come towards you and team up again with you, collaborate. But free will's at play, all right? Free will's at play, and there's also divine timing. Spirit, give me a message here, one more, please, before we end it. Harmony. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Amen. Thus I have the power to bring light into my world. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. And I feel like this is what has to happen, or had to happen for you as well, is that you had to take your pain and turn it into power. You had to stay aligned and balanced and not be resentful for what happened to you. You could have went off into left field and just became a vengeful bitch, you know, and you didn't. You turned it into power. You could face the darkness because you've been there and transmute it into light. So you were able to move forward. Your person needs to do the same, to drop the pride, because he could be a prideful person. And money and material things can be very important and grounding to this person and mean that you've achieved. But if it comes with the price of being with people that are just using you or that are toxic, whatever prosperity you have is going to be drained from you, because you're going to get attached to people that are low vibing and they're bad karma. That's a given. So until they do that, you move forward, you keep going, you're going to prosper. Let's see who these other people could be. Spirit, give me some ideas of astrologically who they could be. Libra is here. Sagittarius is here. Sagittarius is here again. Yeah, not all Sag. Pisces is here. Sagittarius a third time. And Aries. There you go. There's the individuals. So thank you so much. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me in Empress Aries 88. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I'd love to have you. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.